Muad'Dib. You survived, so that's something.
Storm passed a little while ago. It was Yui. He's the one who betrayed us.
You should put it on, Paul.
I wonder how things are going back on their home world.
Fremen?
We're going to need them. Take back Arrakis.
How do we know which way to go?
South. That's where we'll find the Fremen.
You can't go back to the palace. I mean, not unless you want to surely die. Don't throw up. You're going to need the liquids. Oh, that's right. She's pregnant.
I'm all right. I'm all right.
Ugh, that's got to be some bad breath, like rebreathing that in. But, you know.
Please, Your Majesty, please. You must control your anger.
Or did you think I would just be too simple-minded to see the truth?
Oh, she legitimately wasn't in on anything.
Making me a courier of your esteemed respect, while you were plotting behind his back.
Quiet, child.
What are you upset about?
Despite the Baron's efforts, he assures me he did everything he could to secure them from harm.
Or at least you did nothing to prevent it.
Enough!
Not sure if I understand her attitude here, because, I mean, she didn't interact with Paul very much, and the downfall of House Atreides isn't necessarily bad for the Emperor, and I would think what's good for the Emperor is good for her. Am I just like a cold-hearted dick and thinking that, like, she should probably get behind what her dad is doing? I mean, I'm rooting for Paul. I obviously want him to succeed and kick the Emperor and the Baron's ass, but I'm just saying, like, if I'm the Baron and his daughter, I'm not really mad at the situation that has occurred.
It's only another few kilometers, that's all.
She looks like she about to pass out. I wonder where they shot this. Was this like an indoor type of thing and they made all of this, or did they actually go to a desert? Some of it looks like a built set.
If there are any Harkonnen patrols this far, I'll have a tough time spotting us.
But here on Arrakis, you need desert power.
Whoa! What is that? Oh, it's actually kind of big.
How are you feeling?
Oh, better.
How is my sister?
Oh, he knows. Does she know? Are you giving her this news?
Even your father didn't know.
Okay, she knows.
What have you done to me? This place is changing me. It's the spice.
I wonder how they'll transform his character, because he's definitely a bit immature, so I'm wondering, you know, when that growing up will happen. And I don't mean immature in a bad way. I mean, he comes off as kind of, you know, young.
Drink it all. Best place to conserve water is in your body. Still suit will do the rest.
I like that these suits have a covering over the mouth and not just the nose. Because, I mean, most of the time people do exhale through their mouth. I think when I saw the trailer for the remake, they also had a suit with just a nose plug. So is that like a book thing? Or maybe there's just a worm a-coming?
Can you hear that?
Worm. Must have heard the sand fall. Run!
Do they have one of the thumper thingies? Getting eaten by one of these things would be a truly horrible death. So I'm hoping the Emperor still does. Not the Emperor, the Baron. The way it's got like the light at the center kind of makes it look like you're looking into hell.
A thumper.
Someone called it away. There had to have been people for this many plants to survive.
Most intruders here regret finding the Fremen.
I'm Muad'Dib, your messiah and future leader.
Don't run, intruders.
I know you. You're Stilgar.
He's the guy that spit on the floor.
There was a sloppy crossing you made from the crash.
This is the boy Liet told us to seek.
How can you be sure? I say we take the water and move on.
Yeah, they want to kill you.
Your only value at the moment is the water in your flesh.
Oh, wow. Ooh, there it is. There's that witchiness.
Tell them.
Leave the boy alone! Do you hear me? I'm offering the waiting woman and her son sanctuary. You can't come down, boy. Your mother has shown her worth.
He won't move unless I say so.
Paul! He's here.
Oh, it's the girl from his dreams.
Follow me. Do exactly as I do.
Across there is home. Sietch the bar.
What is that? It's cool. Shaky, shaky lights. You know, it just occurred to me, they probably never shower. They cannot smell that great. Although, I guess the still suits would capture any sweat. So, don't stare, Paul. Not polite.
She's the one, isn't she? The one you've seen in your dreams. We're new to these people, as they are to us. Everything we say and do must be careful.
He didn't look like he liked him.
Spice blow.
What is a spice blow? Does the spice, like, just spontaneously blow up?
You harvest the spice?
For bribes to the Spacing Guild.
Amtal! I invoke Amtal! You must not interfere. Jameis has called him out.
You know what's good for you. You will find an honorable way to leave this thing alone.
Silence!
You can't stop this.
Alright, let the brute have his fight. He's gonna get his ass kicked. Go at it, dude! I guess in, like, small societies like this, a quick way to resolve differences and move past things would be beneficial. You are about to die because you felt a little bit disrespected?
Do you yield? Yield! There's no yielding. It's to the death, boy.
Oh. So does he not have a choice but to kill him?
Finish.
Don't do it, Paul. No, don't do it, Paul. Oh, he did it himself. Well.
This didn't have to happen.
Very brutal society.
There is a legend among us that a voice from the outworld will come. The Mahdi. There are rumors about you and your son from the city.
I mean, they do fit the legend pretty, like, to the T.
I was a friend of Jameis. He taught me that when you kill, you pay for it.
Well, here's that growing up that I was talking about.
Jameis carried 33 liters of the tribe's water. Counted and measured.
I really want to know how they got that out. Like, how they separated it from everything else.
Needs a naming now, still.
What would you have us call you, young Atreides?
What is the name of that little mouse?
Muad'Dib.
Little mouse. Doesn't it have an alternate meaning, too?
We call him the teacher of boys.
Get ready.
Are they gonna attack? That looks gross. I have this, like, fear of, like, scabs. I don't like them. It's nasty. And lifting up a scale like that kind of looks like a scab. They did say there might be, like, hundreds of them. No, it's an entire city.
What is that?
The one who will come.
It's like what you've been seeing in your dreams.
Tell me about the waters of your homeland, Morty.
Our home was on the coast. Great waves would hurl themselves against the cliffs.
My father had a dream, Morty. We could change this place. Make it more like your homeland.
I did get a comment that I read that said, that in the movie, when Muad'Dib made it rain, they wouldn't have ever wanted it to rain on Arrakis. Okay. Tried to keep these things in my head. So they said that they wouldn't want to see it actually rain on Arrakis because it would kill the worms and affect the spice. So I don't know if that's still where they're going to go, or if the rain was actually something that was in the books, and I guess it's okay. Someone can tell me? No. Here's an interesting question. If there's so little plant life on this planet, how is there oxygen? Oh, one of the lakes.
We have thousands of these caches.
I know this place.
No off-worlder has ever seen it.
I have.
He took a bath in it.
This is the water we will use to change the face of Arrakis.
Don't fall in if you're going to have a vision.
Just as you said, Still.
Our current greed for spies is the most reliable beacon in the universe.
So, there's an interesting thing I'm noticing. And at first I thought it was very strict. So they used the word jihad in the beginning, and I know that's not strictly a Islamic term. I am noticing a lot of similarities with like the Middle East in this movie. You have the Fremen who live in a desert. They are waiting for a messiah. Muad'Dib sounds suspiciously like the word Muhammad. I definitely don't think by any stretch of the imagination you could draw a direct parallel between them, but I feel like there was some inspiration used for the Middle East for this movie. It feels like it, doesn't it? I think it feels like it. Maybe I'm making really weird conclusions.
Anyone else hear that?
Ooh! Like, they're kind of coming up out of the ground like worms themselves. Alright, we got ourselves a good old-fashioned montage happening where Paul is learning to kick back some Harkonnen ass.
I caught these in a raid last night, a village near the rim wall, known to be desert sympathizers.
We are refugees. We need food. Liar! We are poor. We have no weapons.
Oh, this is not going to end well. I think it's time to make peace with your life.
Tell them this is what awaits them. Buddy!
Is he gonna... Did he put it straight through his throat?
The latest love letter from your brother.
Buddy!
By the time he's finished, there won't be a population left to rule.
Oh, the handsome fade to rescue them from the beast Raban. And then you will squeeze, so our treasuries become fat.
Okay.
Who else knows he's here? No one. He made it clear on his arrival that we should summon you and no other.
Navigator? Emperor? Baron? No, one of the navigators. Well, a representative of the navigators.
This visit is as indiscreet as it is unexpected.
Okay, hello, creepy dude.
Concerned?
They are disturbed about the future.
They can see Paul.
They are troubled by a nexus they can't fully explore.
And where is this nexus?
Planet Arrakis. The spice must flow.
The balance of power must be maintained.
That's one thing about these shows that have like dueling houses. A lot of the times these people at the top, they actually want places or people to stay where they are because their power relies on each other.
These troubles on Arrakis are proving difficult to manage. I want you to make arrangements for a trip to Gedi Prime. I'm in the mood for a party.
Where are you right now?
Besides, it's time to shed some of this naivete.
Probably not by getting close to one of the Harkonnens, though.
The naibs of your tribes are still cautious. You resist. But I am offering you the future.
How do you know what Liet saw?
Because I've seen it. And once we rid Arrakis of the vile Harkonnen, we can complete his dream. That's why I'm asking you for hundreds of your best young men. I want to give them the weirding way. And then hundreds will become thousands. The Fedaykin. A force to rival the dreaded Sardaukar.
You're reaching pretty high there.
You are a desert power.
I like that they're being more like open about the fact that Paul wouldn't have just been able to like take over in a day, because it would suggest that like if Paul were able to take over that quickly, that there was no power structure in place before he got there. So how the heck were they organizing? So like, I like that you're seeing like, I guess like chiefs of other tribes or leaders of other tribes who are kind of like, okay, maybe we'll listen to him, maybe we won't. But even then he's appealing to them like, I'll make you more powerful, not necessarily you'll make me more powerful. So yeah, I like that. That's good. They can keep doing that. Oh, and who is this? This is the lady that Jessica replaces, right?
So you are the one. There is much talk of you in the sieges. I hear them shout the name Muad'Dib.
The men admire his courage.
It will take more than courage to survive what's coming. He knows what it is that's happening here.
He's the
You've
specs.
exploited our legends well. The very legend which protects you can also destroy you.
How are you feeling?
Well, tired sometimes.
Healthy.
I'm growing fast.
I saw the one they call the Reverend Mother.
Yes, she came from the southern sietch.
She's Bene Gesserit.
One of our missionaries.
Convenient.
I think the missionary went a little bit local.
Chani is happy to see you, I noticed.
Why didn't you marry him, Mother?
Because I loved him.
Politics.
Yes.
I had dreams about this garden. Except it wasn't here, it was somewhere else.
So you two just circling each other, huh?
Was I there?
Come on, you clearly like
And
each
they were
other.
children.
Although, maybe that's moving just a bit too fast. Go on a first date before you start talking about children.
There are times when it's necessary to share the one you love. The priest by his mass is below us. The maker has left her nest long ago. If enough has accumulated, a giant bubble of foam will heave up with tremendous force.
The worm is the spice.
So now you know. We may capture a few, keep them stunted for water of life.
Is that how they like domesticate them? By keeping them stunted? Okay.
You are the Quizet Haderach boy. The
quiz-
one who can be many places at once.
You've been dreaming.
We must congratulate you on the perfection of your air, Baron.
Well then, perhaps we might take this opportunity to conduct our conversations. There is much to discuss.
I am quite entertained here.
By your leave, then.
What is she thinking? She gonna hook up with him? That seems unwise. The Harokonnens are insane.
We move with the next moons. When the Harkonnen find this place, there must be nothing left but the wind.
Seems like a lot of historical significance to just destroy. What are we about to see? Oh, hello. She does not look happy. Oh my god, you got in the water with it.
Maker is dead.
The water of life.
Well, I wondered where that came from in the movie. Now we know. So this is when the elder woman is going to pass on her stuff to Jessica, right? I should stop going off of the movie. I think we've gone past that.
When night falls again, we have to leave this siege. Our Reverend Mother will not survive another Hashra. Sayadina Jessica has consented to undergo the rites at this time.
What are you up to? She gonna kill him? Maybe she's not trying to seduce him. If she does try and kill him, I'm pretty sure he's gonna kill her.
Here is the water of life. The water that will free your soul. You must drink it now.
Girl could have used a funnel.
The water is poisoned until she changes it.
So she having a vision of her own here? Right. She's gonna give birth. Isn't she? I mean, honestly, she probably should have thought about that. Like, you're drinking poison that could probably kill you. What effect is that going to have on an unborn child? Like,
You cannot go there.
You must turn away, Jessica, or it will drive you mad. Here is my life, Jessica of the Weirding. You are pregnant.
yes. Did no one know?
This changes you both.
A lot less graphic than what we saw the other time. Oh! She turned it into a firefly. Okay, I knew it was going to happen with Jessica. I am legitimately curious what's going on here.
Duke Leto thought he was gaining control of Arrakis, but he was only being fattened up for sacrifice.
Tell me about the kill.
Swift and merciless. Stilgar had the palace sealed within hours.
Oh, he is not a very smart guy, is he? She's a smart girl, though. I wonder what she's going to do with that information.
Mother Ramallo is gone, but she remains.
Well, we're having a little party. Getting enough freak on.
I'm afraid of you. I see us together.
I've always known you.
That's an interesting vision. Oh.
The saga of Dune is far from over.
Okay, guys, that was my reaction to episodes 1 and 2 of Dune, the miniseries. It's been 3 hours, so it's the reaction to the third and final episode is definitely going to come at a different time, but you guys probably won't even notice that. I'll try to do that soon so that I can put all 3 of these out at the same time. I will see you later. Bye.